Alrighty, welcome back. We're on episode number 21 of Divinity Original Sin Part 1, the Enhanced Edition. Last episode, we were exploring a cavern below the cemetery, and we found this area here. And it looks like we have some work to do, so let's just get all of these guys untied, if I can do that, and get them all in here. They got a bit close as we came in. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Alright, so we have a trap here, and an oil barrel. I don't think I can get by that trap without setting that off. Spoon. Useless, sell it. Yeah, gotcha. I don't think I can move this without triggering that, whatever's under it. You know what? Let's turn this off. That's gonna be good there. Let's turn that torch off and see if we can't move this out of the way and see what happens. Poison. Oh, okay. So, let's just disarm this. Oh, that's brilliant. I meant to cure him.
Bless the seven! I am restored!
Okay. So, move this out of the path a little bit more and just go around this thing all together. Alright. Don't run away from me, you little bastard. You son of a
Careful,
bitch.
I've spotted a trap.
Okay, accidentally wrapped the trap there. Okay, there's a little... Alright, well that was fortunate. I could have killed everything there. All because I'm running after this fucking rat. Come here, shit.
Perceptive travelers find lots more treasure than short-sighted ones.
Oh, no shit. Alright. Alright. Wrong wooden shield. Rusty shield of ironbound wood. This simple yet functional defensive item won't turn any heads, but it might crack a few skulls. Unidentified antique silver ring. +1 perception. Alright, let's go ahead and convert the perception ring. Keep that one there on her. Okay. Just keep bumping up her perception as much as we can. A repair hammer. I'm not sure if Jahan has one of those or not. Age cloth cap. Treated with pitch over the course of months. This helmet is tough but lightweight. We have a repair hammer. We have 2. Okay. Alright, don't need that. Why do you have to go right on top of it? Oh, for fuck's sake, you bunch of dicks. Seriously, do you have to keep running straight on top of it? Alright, just God bless. It's starting to piss me off. Alright, what does she have? Another trap here.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
Alright. So that triggers no matter what you do. Interesting. Okay, well, that gained us nothing. Iron bar. Key, huh? Explosive arrowhead. Highly flammable and prone to unsettling, rattling noises. The less time this arrowhead spends in your backpack, the better. Nice leaded bracers. These bracers bear the diamond-shaped decoration typical of the region's artisans. Okay. Okay, can't do that. 17. It's better than 9. That's got crafting on it. Alright, go to you. Okay, autosave.
Dead men can't jail anyone.
Dead men can't jail anyone. Well, okay. Journal, huh? Steam cloud arrowhead. The journal's cover appears swollen and weather-worn. Its spine cracks as you open to a yellow page. to a yellowed page. 3. Rubrin. They heave themselves across the tunnel like great slimy rats. Soon enough I'll hear them tapping, banging at my cellar door. To think that the smithy Isicio will close for this. These doors that have remained open through sleet and shine for 100 years, shut for a passel of living bones. 4. Rubrin. Today, the last fires will burn in my forge. I have crafted traps, many of them. The undead don't like fire, or so I've heard, so they'll get a mouthful of it if they dare to crawl toward this cellar. I only hope that no innocents enter this cellar before the traps are sprung. Alas, it is a chance I must take. Yeah, easy for you to say, huh? So we have a... Okay, let me see something here. If I take this... Valid combination. Okay, what if, we take her sword. Her sword, give that to him. No. Okay. Just out of curiosity. Not you. What did that do? Created one handcrafted sword. Okay. Alright. Don't want to do that yet. So iron bar and the anvil there. Okay. Guess we're done here, heading up. Another rat.
There's a man in town who sells paintings and treasure maps. Do you think he knows the way to the realm of fairy?
Maybe.
I was really hoping to find something better.
Alright. He Who Smelts It, Volume 3. An advanced book about crafting two-handed weapons the old-fashioned way. He Who Smelts It. Rumor has it that orc smiths make their great axes with 2 pieces of steel. Most men couldn't carry such a large weapon, let alone swing it. So few attempt the forging process. Two-handed swords can be crafted in a similar manner, using twin pieces of iron instead of steel. A sword as long as a man is high, it takes quite a broad sword to wield such a thing. Alright. Superior short sword. Superior two-handed sword. Superior two-handed sword, okay. Recipes. I made two-handed axe, handcrafted two-handed sword. Okay.
It's locked.
Lock level 1. You know, he doesn't need these. She should be the one with those. Okay. don't think there's any real reason to do that, but... Ornate chest. Magic Poison Dart Scroll. Cast a magical poisonous dart that deals 56 to 69 poison damage. 100% chances at poison status for 3 turns. Okay. And then... Poison Dart, huh? Yes, we'll hand that to Jahan. Another shield with Lucky Charm, but less blocking. Another Perception Ring. Okay, so go ahead now. She has 10 Perception, plus 2 from that. Alright. Divine Light.
Yes, I've spotted.
What's this she spotted? I guess it was the Glass Ruby. Divine Light Spellbook. You found a skill book. Read it to unlock a new skill. Divine Light sets the warm status and decreases target's willpower and bodybuilding within the spell's area of effect. 100% chance to set the warm status for 3 turns and to set struck by Divine Light for 3 turns. Bodybuilding saving throw. Decreases bodybuilding and willpower by 2. Lowers bodybuilding and willpower scores. Means more chance to set statuses on targets. Their saving throws chances are slim. Men-at-arms skills are for warriors. High strength improves these skills. Read this book to learn the skill. I don't think I'm ever going to use this one. This is a useless skill, and I have other skills I'd rather get that use the 6 Novus slots for Man-at-Arms, so I'm gonna just sell that off. No intention of using that. Another painting of a woman. Oh. Alright, so there's a switch. And we are outside. Okay. So, now what? Back to the tavern. So, this all started with me wanting to get Walk in Shadows, and... Oh yeah, I was trying to get 100 extra coins to increase my reputation.
Yours for a scrap of gold each.
I think we've talked to everybody that we need to talk to associated with this Mindius guy. So let's go ahead and progress this part. Maybe.
Ah, you return and humble me with your presence. Such a pleasure. Nay, honor. Ah, the fabulous 5. How I enjoy simply saying the words that describe the most illustrious and celebrated adventurers' guild in Riverlon. Our mission, to better the world. Our mantra, to better ourselves as we do so. To realize our dreams and cleanse our souls. You'd like nothing more than to enlist, wouldn't you? Of course you would. And you can. Of course, if you still have questions, I shall answer them to the best of my abilities. But if not, how about we get started? What a gem of a question. Straight as an arrow, sharp as a switchblade. Most meritorious of you. Now then, to join the Fabulous 5 is to join a fellowship, to join a fraternity, a sorority, a community. The title of Knight is bestowed upon you the moment you sign our waiver, and so it all begins. I shall be the one to give you your first contracts, and once the job is done, I shall see to it you get your fair share of the reward. Of course, should you spread the word, should you propagate the gospel of the Fabulous Five and thereby draw new knights into our fellowship, you will get a share of the reward from their contracts too. Isn't that wonderful? By now, the genial glow of the fellowship must have warmed your heart. It has, hasn't it? But did I say fellowship? I mean family. For like a family, we support one another, cheer one another, see each other through thick and thin, partake in glory and defeat. Work hard, fulfill contracts, enlist new knights, and swiftly shall you rise through the ranks. You will better yourself. You will better Rivellon. You will make the stars shine all the brighter, and you'll get fabulously wealthy in the process. What's not to like? Of course, of course, of course! All you need to do is sign this waiver, and just like that, snap! You're part of the family. All I need is your lovely little autograph. What do you say?
Let's see. Halibut.
Let's save
sheep's
this.
cheese. Tomatoes.
Heavenly herring! Delicious dogfish! Yours for a scrap of
This
gold!
Fabulous Five business sounds too good to be true. I'm going to pass.
Rather foolish to pass up on such a lucrative opportunity, don't you think?
Pay the big cheese on your block for the wheel of the good stuff.
Are you telling me this is not the most double-faced guy you ever met?
If you could choose the finest greens.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
We must think of our own futures. The Order of Source Hunters will not provide for us forever.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses. Let us see if you can choose the finest greens. Any takers? Come on, you chickens.
Let's see. Halibut. Sheep's cheese. Tomatoes.
Very well, have it your way.
Marvelous! Magnificent! Oh, but what am I saying? Fabulous is the word. You may not realize it yet, but your fortunes, your very life is about to change for the better. So let us not dilly-dally. To business! Your first assignment is ready and waiting if you're ready and willing.
Okay, so what was it?
Let's see. Halibut.
Bold and cautious. So Roger got cautious. Cautious.
Heavenly
Okay.
herring! Delicious dogfish! Yours for a scrap of
Okay,
gold!
so yes, he wanted to be cautious, and she wanted to be bold. Okay, so that worked out right.
See. Halibut.
Let's
Cheese.
see this.
Tomatoes.
I wonder if I saved
Pay
that.
the
And
big cheese on your block for the
I should have
wheel of
saved
the
that
good stuff.
during that conversation.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Let's see. Halibut. Sheep's cheese.
This Fabulous Five business sounds too good to be true. I'm going to pass.
Rather foolish to pass up on such a lucrative opportunity, don't you think?
I'm trying to get you out of a bad deal, don't you see?
Heavenly
I've always
herring!
wanted to join a real guild. Indulge me, okay?
Okay, now we need Roderick
Watch
to
the
win.
undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
No, no. We'll do as I say and there's an end to it.
Oh, how frightfully disappointing. How illogical and short-sighted of you. To deny the fabulous five. It is a crime against reason and humanity. Opportunity knocks, and you close the blinds. Now, Lackey's life is yours, and by choice, too. So long. Fare thee well, though you won't.
Okay. Okay.
They say he's
The Fabulous Five, an adventurer named Mendius, offered
the likes of which I doubt.
to let us join his guild, the Fabulous Five. It seemed a bit fishy though, so we declined. Huh.
Slice of this fine Gorman there.
Ah, you return and humble me with your presence. Such a pleasure. Nay, honor.
So you don't get the chance to
Friends as the man with many cheeses.
join if you decline it. Okay, well that's good to know. Alright, so we'll go back to where we actually did join it. We got the correct traits.
Ah, you return and humble me with your presence. Such a pleasure. Nay, honor.
I'm not going to ask about these guys yet. I think there's still more people we can talk to that give us some details on them.
Oh, it's a pretty straightforward task, this one. Now, in this town dwells a wizard. Ahu is his name, and he's a frightful eccentric. Scientific type, you know the kind. Favors reason over faith and all that. Not Fabulous Five material, him. His experimental weapons may keep a couple of skeletons away from the city, but many of his other researches failed, malfunctioned with tragic consequences. One of them was a big lumbering apparatus, a frightful automaton shaped like a giant made of steel. It was supposed to crush the undead by the dozens, piloted as it was by a trained legionnaire. But you can guess what happened. Did it become sentient? Was it cursed? Whatever the cause, the thing relieved itself of its pilot and headed north towards a network of caves. Now ask yourself, what if it comes back? It could smash the city walls and claim 100 lives before being subdued. Luckily, there are those in this world who belong to the Fabulous Five. The braves who eat such monstrosities for breakfast. Go, my friend. Find this wizard's abomination and claim your just reward from Mayor Cecil in the name of our hallowed guild. Easy money.
Alright.
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
An adventurer named Mendius offered to let us join his guild, the Fabulous Five. We accepted and are eagerly awaiting our first assignment. Mayor Cecil has asked the Fabulous Five to destroy a rogue robot of Aru's that has taken over a northern cave. Mendius' first assignment for us is to clear the cave. Okay.
It's you. Just the person to answer a question that's been knocking around my mind since our first meeting. Now then, you must tell me, what's the best way of getting you to leave me alone on a more permanent basis? So you've wrangled a position in the Fabulous Five, have you? I'm fairly brimming with enthusiasm at the prospect of calling you a partner. You'd better leave me undisturbed, or my emotions might just bubble over. You've been sent after Ahu's insane robot, I understand. Do you imagine that while you're busy being crushed by that abomination, I'll manage to get through a whole drink, distraction-free?
Oh, come, darling, don't dither. You must speak with Mendius and join the Fabulous Five immediately. I so long for us to realize our true potential, side by side, spirit by spirit, heart by heart. So you've joined up. You've sworn to share in our adversity and our bounty alike. Oh, you've made my heart soar. I can finally offer you our finest adventuring equipment at fantastic in-house rates. Come now, let's trade. Well, you must be thrilled to find yourself a member of a team so widely renowned for its valor and skill. And you must be even more curious about how you yourself can suit up to face such enemies as a member of the Fabulous Five must face. Well, never fear. I have everything you need. I hear you've been tasked with taking out that crazed robot in the northern cave. I'm sure you'd like to equip yourself with the finest possible accoutrement, wouldn't you? Come, come, I have everything you need.
See what she has. Now, initiative sneaking. Lockpicking. Alright, I'll take my leave.
Really now, I can't afford to indulge in chit-chat with my legion of followers. Even a star needs a few moments to himself. Well, well, you're far from my caliber, but who isn't? It's good you're eager, but let me give you a word of warning. Aim for my spots, and your career in the Fabulous Five will meet a most unsavory end. Ah, you'll be dealing with Ahu's little abomination, will you? I'd go myself, but I'd fear I'd end the fight before anyone else got in their licks. If I don't leave a few crumbs for the newbies once in a while, they'll accuse me of stealing the spotlight, you see.
Alistair, surely you've met your match once or twice.
Ha! The closest I've come to my match is when I linger over long while lighting my pipe.
Alright, so back to her. Alright.
How gratifying to see you return. You are quickly becoming my favorite customer.
Alright, we need to give her 100 more. We can manage to do that without giving her more than we need to. Let's see, 64. Hold on to that. Alright, this will work, I think. Give one of those off. Do that, and bam. Okay, she's now at 100. Everybody's happy. Now we can buy, finally, Walk in Shadows. 249. And, yeah, let's go ahead and do it by weight again. Off that. We'll keep that for the time being. Bear, Daughter's Bow. Hold on to that. You know what? Let's hold off on all of this because I want to be able to give items away for more reputation. So let's do that. What do we have here? No, no. Okay, trade that. Let's leave that. Take Turbo, give that to Medora. Okay, Fair Daughter's Bow. Walk in Shadows. We will describe that. Alright. You've learned a new skill. Press K to open your skill screen. Okay. Walk in Shadows. We are here. Alright, so it goes invisible for 5 turns, and while you're invisible, they can't see anything that you do.
Another piece of trash.
So you're able to basically rob everything in the game from this point. You just gotta be careful to not be at the end of the turn, or they'll spot you. Alright. So empty. Empty, empty. But chest, do that. Okay. Gonna pick up this painting here. So it does the same thing as sneak, except you're able to use it in front of people. And that means now you can just clear out everything that you come across.
I dance within the shadows.
Alright. Well, we're dancing in the shadows here.
Another piece of trash.
Alright, so we're going to come back and do more of that in a bit, because I've got the Mindius thing going on. I wanted to see something here. So, we were sent to the northern caves to deal with Arhu's abomination. I think these two have something to say about that.
Whatever happened to that troop of eager imbeciles we sent to the northern cave?
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be lining your pockets.
Okay, so the evil imbeciles they sent to the northern cave. Alright. So now let us head out this way. We will go over here. So, oh, I guess we should go to Mayor Cecil first, huh? Yeah, because we are supposed to be talking to him. That's Esmeralda's. Let's go up this way. Go to Mayor Cecil first.
What? Oh, it's you! What news?
I wonder why this is still here.
You had Aureus arrest him? Capital! Let that dog rot in his cell! Oh yes, the Fabulous Five. Aren't they simply fantastic? I'm sure they'll get the job done in no time, especially with your expert hand lent to their cause. That machine Ahu built is an abomination. It must be stopped at all costs. I bet the wizard himself could provide some advice regarding how to destroy it. He's the mad scientist who crafted it after all.
Okay. So he's the mad scientist who crafted it after all. I wonder if Aureus has anything to say about it.
Sorry, sir.
Ah, the Source Hunter. Oh, joyous hour. Oh, if you must.
I guess not. What does he have? Okay. Nothing decent.
I hope your quest fares well, dear hunter. By all means. And what might those be? One of them failed? Who is the mongrel that dares to question my engineering expertise? I take it the mutt in question was referring to the Sparkmaster 5000. It isn't failing, it just became, well, it became self-aware. Frightfully annoying when that happens. You know what? Here's the remote access device with which I used to control it. There's a manual for that somewhere around here, too. Yours, if you can find it. I really should invite Victoria one of these days, so she can help me organize my mess of a library.
Okay. Arhu's failed experiment. We asked Arhu about his out-of-control robot, and he gave us the Arhu Spark Master 5000 Universal Controller. Hopefully we'll manage to use it correctly and deactivate the creature. So many buttons. What do they do? Okay. Okay. And he said there's a book around here somewhere. And at this point, it's time to just start robbing everybody of everything they have. So we'll start over here.
Assassin's armor.
That stone here. I guess that's how he's building the ballista. Become one with the shadows. Breaks when casting or attacking anything.
I guess someone else got here first. You look, but you cannot see. Assassin's armor. Fortune. You look, but you cannot see.
I guess someone else got here first.
Where are you going? What the fuck are you doing, dude? The bucket's right here.
Nothing but rubbish.
Alright, so that should clear out the whole room. Just send that Jahan. What do we have here? A rain skill book. Okay, Hydrosophist. Notice. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use that on her. She's only going to pick up 3 Novus skills in Hydrosophist, I believe. No, she's going to pick up more. But Rain is going to be one of them that she's going to use, so we're going to go ahead and learn that. Alright, saved us some money. Alright, actually, we can go there. Scan that, alright. Saved a little bit of cash by finding that. He Who Smelt It Volume 2. A worthy memoir about life in the axe trade, written by a pernickety dwarf who died before you were born. He Who Smelt It. Quite a good deal of extra income can be earned by forging and selling one's own brand of axes. Crafting experience naturally produces better results. But of course, it's becoming increasingly difficult to compete with the low prices guild run shops can offer. Superior axe. Okay. Steel bar. Cooking pot. Broadscone. Universal Controller Instruction Manual. Scorch marks and dents pocketing its cover indicate that this manual was written only after a lengthy bout of trial and error. Welcome to the Arhu Sparkmaster 5000 Universal Controller Instruction Manual. With the Universal Controller in hand, you can give your beloved weapon of mass destruction various commands. Here are some of our customers' favorites. Angry, happy, angry, we vent steam. Angry, angry, sleepy, discharge electricity. Sleepy, sleepy, happy, weapons deactivated. Angry, 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 universal controller deactivated. Happy, 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 party time, woo woo. Okay, have fun, sounds good. I guess we'll be looking at that later on. Let's go ahead and move that up one. There we go. Paper knife. Magical unlock scroll. Unlock a magically locked door or container. 100% chance to unlock. So if you recall that locked door by the harbor in the Legion warehouse, this is the scroll that unlocks that kind of thing. So we'll go ahead and keep that here. Actually, we'll put it here because we're going to go visit that place relatively soon. Ink pot. Jet black ink made of ground soot and animal glue, awaiting only a quill to unleash its full potential. Quill, huh? Quill. I wonder. I guess that would be a quill, right? No. Okay, maybe let's take a feather and a knife. There we go. We made a quill. Good for letter writing, poetry inscribing, will defrauding, love letter comprising, and countless other literary tasks, best paired with a pot of ink. Okay, pot of ink. There we go, ink pot and quill. This humble pair is capable of bringing tyrants and lovers alike to their trembling knees. Okay. Secrets of the Scroll, Volume 2. An antique book about magical crafting focusing on pixie dust and stardust. Secrets of the Scroll, special, dust to dust. Pixie dust is to enchanting as kindling is to fire. One is the basis of the other. But never fear, you needn't go pixie hunting or pixie crushing unless you've scads of spare time and an iron stomach. No, first we begin with stardust. Fortunately, you needn't carve and crush a chunk from a constellation unless, again, you've the time and stomach. The stardust herb is relatively common and simple to crush into a fine powder. Combined with bone dust, you have a very powerful pixie dust indeed. But let's not leave the oft-forgotten moon dust out of the equation. I won't bore you with the details, but to suffice it to say, a simple moonstone gem will suffice as fully as a chunk of moon itself. Combine crushed moonstone, moon dust, with stardust to create a fine pixie dust. Okay. Pixie dust. Alright. Moon dust, pixie dust. Alright, so we have stardust. Stardust herb and umber pestle. Pixie dust. Stardust plus bone dust. Pixie dust. Stardust plus moon dust. Moonstone plus moon. Okay, dust. Okay. Another thunder jump scroll. Let's go ahead and leave one on him. Let's leave one on him. Stick that over there too. Not off that. The absence of the seven gods. The absence of the seven gods. Okay. The absence of the seven gods. Nobody knows for certain why the gods left Rivellon. We cannot say for sure when they left, but estimations place it nearly 2,000 years ago. Wise folk from all over the country have studied this exodus of the gods. While the priests believe that the gods are still among us and watch over us unseen so that they might judge us by our deeds, some scholars believe the gods never existed and are nothing more than fables. Alright. I don't know how that got changed. The String Enthusiast, Volume 2. Okay. There are some suspicious stains on this book that you try to keep your fingers clear of. Seems like poison and archery go very well together. Who knew? The String Enthusiast. Special arrows are the milk and butter of the more experienced marksman. First, the crafty ranger makes his own arrowheads from the teeth of the fallen. The teeth, huh? The special property of these arrowheads, particularly when combined with potions, is not to be underestimated. The teeth of the fallen. Steam Cloud arrowhead. Huh. 9-inch nails, a handful of sharp iron nails. Closer examination reveals it would be a sin to waste them. I think there was a... Okay, we need to... I think the door is going to be... Yep. So I have to give some to her. I think if we combine one of these branches with the 9-inch nail, yeah, we get this nail fortified branch with a whopping requirement of 8 strength. That makes no sense at all. You've seen people wielding this kind of weapon before. Sure, they were marauding bandits, but a precedence is a precedence. All right. That to Roderick to sell off. Okay. Send that to Scar. Oh, damn it. Send that to Scarlet. Right. Teeth. Alright, so if I combine that with a knife. Stunning arrowhead. Okay. What if we did it with a dagger? How about an axe? Hammer. Alright. Alright, so now we know how to do a stunning arrow. Send that to Scarlet. Glass ruby. Glass ruby. Stone. Freezing arrow. Scarlet. Water essence. A cold stream of water flows from the winter kingdom of Hyberheim directly into the swirling enchanted orb. Okay. Static cloud arrow. I think we already have that. Alright, so that's all the stuff that goes to Jahan. Okay. No, we didn't have one. Okay. Creates a static cloud. When targeting a character, it deals 41 to 69 piercing damage, 50% chance to set the blinded status for 2 turns. A static cloud has a very high chance of stunning and a low chance of blinding the target. Blinded characters cannot target others unless they're standing right next to them. Stun makes the target unable to move or act. Wreathed in sparkling energy, this arrow can unleash a tempest upon its unlucky target. Freezing arrow can freeze a target and does 41 to 69 water damage. 100% chance to set the frozen status for 2 turns. A frost-capped arrow that bites deep and stops targets in their track. Okay. So those are 2 new arrows. Alright. Alright, we're gonna end this episode here and pick up the next episode with looting everything else that we can get our hands on. Yeah. Alright, later guys.